We just made some fantastic leftover smoked brisket breakfast burritos. We did crunchy hash browns, cheesy eggs, homemade tomatillo salsa. You guys stick around and watch this. All right, a quick rundown of ingredients. We have tortillas. You can't live life without them, I don't think. Hash browns, do something different today, kind of play around. I just thought it'd be a great way to add something else to the mix. Our green tomatillo salsa, if you guys have not seen it, you can check out our carnitas video. At the back end of the video, we actually made this on the griddle, then blended it up. Just so you know, I thought I had my pot out here. I'll have to get my pot. We also have the recipe on theflattopking.com because I think it is phenomenal. We have some poblano peppers that are looking absolutely beautiful. I love it when they turn that color. Softens them up a little bit. Cheeses, some sharp cheddar and some pepper jack. We're gonna mix that up. Eggs, of course, for the breakfast burrito and the star of the show. Leftover brisket. Oh. Onion. I love onion. And for the tots. And for me. It smells so good. All right, this has been in the freezer. We'll let it thaw overnight. Some people had asked when we made it, because we mentioned that you could freeze it, how well does it store? I think it stores great. I mean, I don't think there's any problems with it at all. It's not going to separate on you. It's not an emulsification to begin with, so we're just going to let that warm up nicely. All right, we have prep work to do. I'm going to knock these poblanos out. Chop this onion, grate the cheese, and then open the brisket so you guys can see that and get that cut up. Little smoked beef tallow. If you don't have it, obviously vegetable oil, avocado oil, butter, whatever. I'm gonna cut it with just a little bit of avocado oil. We're gonna need quite a bit. Seems like I'm getting thousands and thousands of questions about this. Just look on my in my description underneath there. We're gonna have a list of things that we use. I don't list everything because I'm not here to sell you everything. There's certain things that I absolutely swear by. This is one of them. Look under the title flat top must-haves. I think is the first one on there that says Traeger bent handle, and you will find the link to this right there. I've seen a couple things that's been going around lately called a smashed tater tot. This is why I actually have tater tots, just to play around. So we're gonna do a couple different ways. I'm just gonna throw some on the griddle, kind of like toss them up. Not a big deal. And then the other option, to make these little patties, where you put them together and you smash them. One little trick when you're doing your french fries on the griddle, some person was doing french fries and they put the french fries on the griddle and they seasoned them right away. Well, here's a tip. So if you do that, there's no binder on the fry, and then your seasoning is staying on your fry for a long time. The bare minimum, put your fries on the griddle in the oil and toss them, and then add your seasoning. That oil will help the seasoning stick. The second thing is wait to about 3/4 the way done when your fries are done, or tater tots or something like that. And then since they've got all the oil incorporated and you're not going to keep on the griddle longer, you go and season them then. So just kind of like a little tip that I try to teach you. While the tater tots are going, I like to keep my brisket actually wrapped up in the tallow soaked butcher paper that it was cooked in. I just think it helps keep it from oxidizing and moist. I know what you're saying, who in the world has leftover brisket? But to be honest with you, the whole reason why we did the brisket in the first place was for videos like this. I don't know which one's posting first, but if you guys have a chance, we actually did a brisket cheesesteak. That was probably the best cheesesteak I've ever made, hands down.
Oh, yeah.
Some other people that I took it to said the same thing, so it wasn't just me. And so this is just another idea. A breakfast burrito brisket style just kept ringing in my ear. So I love the idea. You guys see I've been snacking on it too.
So this is cold, fresh out of the fridge.
Yes. Yeah, if your brisket was this tough when you cooked it for all day, something went drastically wrong.
Looky there.
Now remember, these have been on the griddle and I have not moved them. So the bottom should have a great crust to them to begin with. But you want to let that heat penetrate your hash brown before you just start smashing so it can stay together. These are getting close to done, so I'm going to season those, let all those flavors come together. So those are finishing up. We're going to add those poblano peppers and onions. Just get a nice tender saute on those. Nothing special, salt, pepper. You can put your favorite seasoning. Oh yeah!
Looks good.
You can make a lot of stuff out of that. Put some poached eggs on top. Yeah, absolutely. That's not a bad idea at all. Maybe some barbecue. That's kind of like a potato skin. You could do like barbecue with barbecue sauce, jalapenos.
By the way, if you do have leftover brisket, you could make our smashed barbecue potato skins.
With brisket?
Those are fantastic.
Good point. Good point. Honestly, I didn't think you need to see me warm up brisket. All I'm doing is bringing it up to temperature, put it on the griddle. Brisket's going. The vegetables are getting tender. The hash browns are done. The cheese is grated. The sauce is warmed up. And my stomach is growling. All right, fast forward. You can see we got some great color on that brisket. Starting to get tender again. That heat's penetrated. Kind of broke it up a little bit. Leaving all that beef tallow left over from the brisket right on the griddle. Got all those vegetables saved. Woo, that's hot. Woo! Just scramble some eggs, set them to the side. You don't want to overcook these. And there you go. I'm gonna build 2 at a time. I'm gonna end up building 6 of them. I've got a lot of friends wanting these. Just show you really quickly, just warming up those tortillas. I'm gonna build 1 of these and then I'm gonna show you the rest of the 6 are gonna be done the same exact way. Cheddar, pepper jack, tots, poblanos and onions, chopped brisket, come back in with that salsa, a little hot sauce, just for a little extra kick. And then you can't have a breakfast burrito without some scrambled eggs, just like that. I'm gonna put it back on the griddle just to sear that edge. And that's how I'm gonna make the rest of them. All right, see the differences? I got a low carb for me and the regular carb for her. Just to, just to cut into it really quick. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tender brisket, cheesy eggs, crunchy hash browns, that tomatillo sauce with a little hot sauce and cheese. Fantastic. Whew. Oh geez. We had one off camera before.
Yeah, we've already eaten.
They're so dang good. The hash browns, the hot sauce, it all comes through. That is so dang good. I got hate on the griddle group because I showed a barbecue photo and I laughed because I thought, how can you make something to get to this point without starting from point A? You know, to get to point B, you got to start at point A. And that's what we did. I left the the brisket video out of it completely. Just showed you, kind of like talk my way through it on the cheesesteak, brisket cheesesteak. But I'm telling you, we got leftover brisket, leftover pulled pork, something like that. It is phenomenal when you do it right. The salsa, the hash browns, the cheesy eggs, it all works. If you guys are interested, we have a join button down below. It's a membership program. We thank each and every one of you for taking time for doing so. Check us out on the Griddle Group on Facebook, where I get cussed out for starting my own griddle group just for sharing a brisket photo. You guys can do the same. It's all open. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share it with your friends. Peace.